Hello, it is Foundation Friday, February 8th, 2019. I think it's the 8th. Steve Sipress here. And I got a great call from one of my favorite clients today, one of my newer clients, only been with me about 3 months or so. And man, she had a huge breakthrough today. So here's the thing. Owning your own business is basically the key to achieving the American dream of having the freedom to do what you want, have the life you want, make the money you want. Ace is here. Happy birthday, Ace. Talking about freedom and fun. Hope you're going to have a fantastic birthday weekend, my friend. I'm sure you have big plans. And here's the thing. Most businesses, well, first of all, most millionaires and billionaires in the country have been for... got all these text messages popping up because I just had to text message to support for my crappy internet connection, and now they're texting me like crazy. Go away. The internet is back working again. Anyway, if you looked at a list of the billionaires and millionaires in America about a generation ago, about 30 years ago, you would see the overwhelming majority had gotten their wealth through real estate and through inheritance, things like that. But nowadays, I am very pleased to say that the list is populated and full of entrepreneurs, people that have built their own business. You see some of the candidates running for president. In fact, you see one in the White House. We have an entrepreneur billionaire in the White House. Then you have this Howard Schultz who grew up in the projects and became a billionaire. And there are plenty of entrepreneurial stories like that, of people that started with little and certainly less than $1 billion and became billionaires. So that's the American dream, to have the freedom and the income you want, and that can really only be achieved, or best achieved, unless, of course, your parents are billionaires and you're going to inherit it. It can be achieved by being an entrepreneur. But here's the thing. And I have helped many, many business owners and worked with thousands of business owners over the years. And overwhelmingly, most businesses are started, tell me if I'm wrong, if your experience is different, but most businesses are started because people just want to be their own boss. They can't stand working for even our own employees. No matter, you ever notice this, no matter how well we treat them, no matter how much we pay them, they're going to go home and tell everyone they hate their boss, they hate their job. That's just the way people are. So people start their own business. But that's not the key to the American dream. You've now got to go from what I call being a business owner, being self-employed, having a job and a job mentality, and just wanting the phone to ring so you can go out and do some work for the day and go home and do the old, what's been put into your brain by the military-industrial complex to be a good compliant worker and go home and say things like, well, I did a good honest day's work for a good honest day's pay. That's not how you get wealthy. You don't get wealthy. You don't think billionaires who have the same amount of hours in the day as you, it doesn't matter. They can't work, 1,000 times more harder than you can. So it's not about how hard you work or how honest the day's work you put in. It's about doing the right things, taking the right actions. And what I am probably best known for, and certainly most proud of, most happy about over the years, is what I do with clients, where first I help them to think bigger. That's the first step. I get them thinking bigger. Instead of thinking small and how they can make more money and, get more jobs or sell more stuff or, be their own boss but make a better income, I get them thinking bigger about the wealth they can have and the lifestyle they can achieve. Then, very importantly, I strategize with them and for them and put together a step-by-step plan to take their business and skyrocket it until they are truly an entrepreneur, somebody who is taking advantage of opportunity to create wealth. And then finally, I help them to take big, massive action, because that's the key. It doesn't matter how you think and how you plan if you're not going to take the action. Well, had a fantastic success story today from a client who's been with me only a few months, and first thing she did is, I got her, she almost was not going to come to my last client all-star mastermind event that I hold 3 times a year, it's her first opportunity since becoming a client, and she almost wasn't going to come. And it's very hard to explain to somebody that it's not just about what you do when you're there and what the topics are or the schedule or the agenda is for the event. It's really about that first step, about getting somebody to think bigger from just being a business owner and having that work mentality and I want to sell more stuff or get more clients to, man, I can really achieve something big. That's why my clients are there, some big thinker, big action, wealthy clients. And I bring in some all-star guests who are also spectacular entrepreneurs. So everyone gets thinking bigger. Most importantly to me, my clients get thinking bigger. That's who I work for, my clients. Well, she did show up and she did connect with some real big thinkers and big action takers and wealthy entrepreneurs. And she did come away, I mean, I never, only known her a short time, but what a transformation. Came away just thinking bigger, totally excited about her business. And ever since then, she's been very busy putting in the time and the energy and the money to now put the strategy into place that we laid out to systematize and automate her system, where she has manually, by herself, again with the job mentality, been able to handle maybe 10 or 20 leads at a time and go out and get 1 or 2 new clients at a time. Now her system has been automated. She kicked it off today, and she let me know when she kicked it off that within about half an hour, she had already had like 10 times the usual. I mean, she was able to because it's automated, interact with about 50 times the leads that she usually does in a day. And immediately, within half an hour, she had like 10 times the responses, the text messages, the phone calls, the emails, all the kind of responses from people, and she's going to land multiple deals. And thing is, she can do that every single day to her own capacity, and then she can hire people and outsource and automate that, and she can multiply the number of clients and her income easily 50 times this year, and she's making quite a good income already. And then she let me know, yeah, and I'm going to do this nationwide and all over the country, and she needs to get licensed in other states and this and that. She's already thinking big and even bigger and bigger, and she will bring in multiple millions of dollars. And that, folks, is the American dream, and that, folks, is what can be achieved when you stop treating your business like a job and start treating it like the gold mine that it is and start mining that gold. You've set up a business, you have a skill, you're willing to work, you have expertise. Now you need a different mindset, different strategy, and you need to take lots of different action to turn that into pure gold instead of just living like everybody else in America does, paycheck to paycheck, except, of course, you have the benefit that you're your own boss. And that is a benefit. And so if that's all you want out of your business, that's fine. You really don't have to watch my videos. You're certainly not going to become my client. But if you're thinking bigger and you want a heck of a lot more out of life and you want to understand how owning your own business, and I'm talking any kind of business, is a gold mine, but you've got to get the right tools and you got to take the right effort to actually mine that gold. The gold doesn't just pour up out of the mine and into your bank account. You've got to put the right plan in place. You got to think big and you got to take big action. So surround yourself with the right people. Hope you have the right board of directors, the right coaches, the right consultants all surrounding you. I mean, if you're not having these kind of conversations about, hey, what automation system are you using and what new technology and how are you leveling up and how are you leveraging your time and your energy, and if you're not having those conversations, you're hanging around the wrong people. If all they're asking is, well, gee, did you get another call today and go out to slog through, muck up to your knees if you're a plumber and go, shovel the crap out of the way and clean the pipes. I mean, did you get a call today to get a job? Are you going to get a remodeling job that'll keep you busy for another week? That's of course, that's one way to look at your business, but it's not a gold mine, and it's not going to get you the American dream. The American dream is going to come with those 3 steps. You got to think bigger. You got to strategize, put that plan into place, then it got to take massive action. That's the foundational tip for today. I see we have a whole bunch of other people here. Good seeing all you guys. Ace says, he's yelling, what's that from I forget, it's the anti-Semite guy from Australia, right? In one of those movies, the Scottish movie, Yelling Freedom, right? Mel Gibson, right? Yeah. And Ace says, I will never forget being taught the secret to being a respected expert in your chosen field. Taking action on that changed my life. I will never forget that either, because that was something that I helped you to do. But as I said, I can only go so far with the help. It takes somebody to actually take the action. So I take zero credit for all your success, Ace, and all the massive success of all my other fantastic clients that have gone from job mentality to multi-millionaire American dream success. And I wish that on everybody. And as always, if you want, you can't automatically or even likely become my client, but you can get some help. I'll do a short strategy session, at least take you one step closer to where you want to be. You go to helpfromsteve.com. Otherwise, that's it for Foundation Friday. Have a fantastic weekend. Understand it is Ace's birthday weekend, so act accordingly. And I'll be back here tomorrow on Social Media Saturday. I'll have a tip for you, specifically how to make money on social media. Hope you'll join me then. Have a fantastic rest of your Friday evening or Saturday, wherever you are. I got people watching all over the world. And I will catch you tomorrow. Over and out. Bye-bye.